Hey guys, what's happening? My name is Performance V2, and this is some more Pokemon Red. Last time we actually went ahead and started our gym, and this time we're hopefully gonna finish it. It has been a long time since I've recorded, and it feels like crazy awesome to be back. As you may know, I was procrastinating on a project, and thankfully I pretended that I finished it, and now I'm recording because I couldn't keep myself away, so I'm procrastinating a little bit more, but shh. It's felt like a good time to do it, so why not? Other than the fact that I should be doing something else. I don't know how to do this gym, but I believe you just keep going. I could probably skip as many people as I want, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna face them all. Do you know how hot Pokemon Fire Breath can get? Yes, it can get very hot. My dog's barking. She's saying hello. She wanted to get that in before you guys left. I've actually been I said that kind of weird, but I've actually been playing Brawl, Super Smash Brothers Brawl, a lot lately. Like while I'm watching Let's Plays or whatever, I'll bring up a Brawl game, play against some random people on Wi-Fi. It's kind of fun, but it gets boring after a little while, as with any game. But I've also been playing more Super Mario Sunshine, and that game I am kind of close to finishing. It's one of those games that I bought but never actually finished. I have 78 stars, I believe. There's 120. The stars and shines. I just say stars because I'm used to Super Mario Galaxy. I've actually not bought the original copy of Super Smash. No, what am I thinking? Galaxy. I have Galaxy 2, but I still need the first, and I'm thinking maybe I might go to GameStop or some game place that carries that game, as well as carrying a nunchuck for the Wii, because my nunchuck is so weird. It, like, every time I use it, it starts disconnecting, so I'm thinking about getting a new one. I don't know if it's a controller, but I don't think it is, because it does the same thing for the other controller, so oh well. I think you do have to defeat every trainer, because I just heard something click. You can't win. I've studied Pokemon totally. I was also going to say something about Sunshine. Well, yeah, I got to 78 stars, and I've been doing, well, I haven't really been following something, but I've been watching a Let's Play of somebody that's doing a Super Mario Sunshine. I'm actually watching 3 Super Mario Sunshines right now. I mean, it's played a lot, it's Let's Played like a ton, but it's an awesome game to watch, so I don't mind it. I'm first watching Super Mario Sunshine Versus. That's a lot of fun to watch, just because the 2 people that are doing it are pretty funny. That's on Attacking Toucans' channel if you wanted to know. I'm watching Rock Paper Mario's at the same time because Harry is freaking awesome. And I'm also watching Pool in the Rain 100s, who is an awesome person that does a lot of blind Let's Plays. So yeah, just thought I'd say that. But I haven't really been playing along with any of them. I've just been playing that game while listening to Let's Plays. That's one of the things that I kind of tend to do, and it's not really a guilty habit because I know other people do. Well, I'm thinking that other people do it too, where they do something else while they're watching a Let's Play. I don't know. I like doing that just because it's kind of like you're playing a game and then they're talking with you or whatever. I don't know. Just sometimes I've seen the gameplay so often that it's to the point where I feel like I'm just watching the same kind of thing, but it's never the same thing. Never with any Let's Play. It's just that's not exactly what I feel. I don't know. That just came out of my head when I thought it, but I just like to have Let's Plays going, and then I just do whatever. It's kind of fun. It's an interesting thing. I just like using fire Pokemon. Fireballs. Oh, it's a robber. Burglar. And he's got a ponytail. Ponyta. How do you say that word? I mean, I say ponyta just because it sounds weird. Ponita kind of makes sense, but Pony and then Ta. Fire spin, fire spin. I kind of, no, it doesn't kind of remind me, but the voice that I just did, well, the voice that I was thinking of was kind of like a Dracula of sorts. And again, I'm going to make another reference to Let's Play, but Rock Paper Mario or Harry is doing Castlevania. I think he might be done already by this time this is up, but yeah, Dracula is in Castlevania too. Too hot to handle. Sorry about making so many references to other Let's Players. It's just kind of part of what I like to do. I'm gonna head to the Pokemon Center real quick, but I don't know. I watch a lot of Let's Plays, and I have watched over 50 Let's Plays in my life, I'm sure. Lots of them are fun to watch, so sorry if you don't like me shouting out / telling you about other people, but I like to do that. Even if they are known, it's fun to say what you're watching, and people can recognize that, and they're like, hey, I'm watching that too. It's kind of a fun little thing. But yeah, I don't think I've ever made it. Well, I have made it past this part in the game, but I don't think I've made it on my red copy because, as you know, or as you might know, I stopped playing my red copy because that was the last Pokemon game I actually bought. I bought Yellow. We found Blue somewhere. I don't know where, but we found it. It was kind of cool, so we had that. And then I bought Red after having all those, and I started a new game, and I never actually finished. I have... Whoa, that looks kind of cool. That's a cool story. But I have finished, I know what's called. Jeez. I'm thinking. Oh yeah, I have finished Yellow, just because I will admittedly say I watched that anime like 20 times. Well, not 20 times, but like, I watched it every day it was on. I'd watch reruns. It was that good for me. So it's definitely a part of my childhood was the Pokemon anime. I think this might actually be Blaine over here. No, never mind. I lied. I've been to many gyms, but this is my favorite. Cool. I don't know why I'm training much. Well, I kind of do. He's lower level than everybody else. So, never mind. I lied. I do know why. Vulpix. I think burglars, of all people, may give a little bit more money. Kind of like the rich boy and Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. There's actually a lot of Ruby and Sapphire going around right now, and Emerald too, as Let's Plays go. I don't know if I want to do another Pokemon. I know I can't do another Pokemon game after this because I'm doing Wind Waker, and let me tell you, I am super excited for Wind Waker because I have been practicing it a little bit, but not too much. I've never actually finished that game, and okay. This is another little dirty secret, but dirty secret. It's not really dirty, but I have never finished a Legend of Zelda game in my life, and I know that I can. I'm not the only person because I was watching Original Dragon's Scream. I don't know how to say it, so I just said Dragon. JT, yeah, kind of friend of mine. I don't know. I have him on Skype, but we don't really talk, so. Yeah, so too hot. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I was watching his stream, and he was saying that he's never finished a Zelda game in his life either, and I'm pretty much the same way. I don't know. I'm not good at the puzzles, but a friend of mine, Blaine, is saying, God, I've said like friggin' 20 usernames by now, but she's a pretty big Zelda person, and she says that the puzzles you get so used to them because they're of Zelda nature, and you just feel like, oh, I gotta do this and that. But if you haven't actually finished one of those games, it's harder than just, oh, I'll do this. Like, I was playing this one map on Wind Waker. It was some water rising and falling temple or gods or something like that. And anyways, I was pushing this, I was trying to get across this thing. It's kind of like there's this middle sea kind of thing, and you have to hop across that. You have to hop across a few boxes onto the other side with a torch still intact. Well, you had to move boxes for it to work, and I didn't know what was going on, so I kept trying to hop over. Is this Blaine? What? What? When did Blaine look like that? He's fat. Ha! I am Blaine. I am the leader of Cinnabar Gym. My fiery Pokemon will incinerate all challengers. You better have Burn Heal. Says that kind of same thing in Crystal. Oh my god, I'm actually about to say another name, but I'm watching Blue Bomber IMO. I used to say Blue Bomber Emo, but I don't think that's the way to say it because he always says IMO at the end of his videos. Anyways, yeah, he just finished playing in where I am, but okay, I'm sorry for saying so many names this episode. Jeez, I was like a rampage of names. Oh my god. Speaking of rampage, not really of rampage at all, and that segue sucked, but my sister recently moved to college, well, moved out to college, and it's kind of weird being kind of a lone child here, because you get, like, more attention than you need. It's different, definitely, but the only reason why I think Rampage when I think, well, I think of her when I think of the Rampage game that I have for the Nintendo 64, because she used to play that with me, but now she thinks I'm the lamest little brother ever, because she doesn't want to play any game, and she's to the point where she just wants to get away from the family, but, yeah, she kind of got away from the video game crowd. She played Sims. She still does play Sims, but that's it, really. That's all I can think of. She does play, like, internet games once in a while, but the main internet game she plays is, like, this friggin' 50-state thing, and it's boring. Who wants to play that? That's just, like, a really easy gym. Holy moly. I'm surprised we got through here in only, like, 11 minutes. And let me say, that is one of the coolest Arcanine sprites I've seen in my life. Look at his eye. His eye's all weird, but it looks like Gooby, like a little anime eye, like Gooby. What the heck? What kind of word is Gooby? Whatever. It's my word, alright? Okay. I think this might actually take him out. Has a good chance of it. Yeah, it did. Nice. Alright, that was really easy of a gym. Wee-oo. Oh, wee-oo. I wanted to do the wee-oo that, Toby Turner does. God, there's another one. But I can't because I suck at it. I think I'm gonna get rid of Bite for Skull Bash. Just because I can. And I will. Because Bite isn't Dark type in this game, which sucks. Because there is no Dark type. I get burnt out. You have earned the Volcano Badge. A lot of people use that as an argument too. They're like, well, red and blue and yellow, they were before, okay, nobody talks like that. They were before, Dark type and Steel type. Man, why can't we have red and blue again? Well, the thing about that is, the Volcano Badge heightens this potential abilities of your Pokemon here. You can just make room for it. Okay, sorry. Yeah, well, lots of people say that Black and White and all these new generations, they all suck, and everybody who plays them sucks because they don't do the original games. And alright, I see where you might even want to start coming from, but I don't know. I don't think that the fact that there's new games and all these new Pokemon, lots of people say, oh, you can't have this guy. It looks like a Digimon, and well, lots of people have points against this, and I don't want to go to a flame war because I don't have anything backing myself up. But there's no real true reason to say, oh hey, this isn't a Pokemon, this is a Digimon, because you didn't make the game and you aren't the creators of it. But I don't know. I don't really have an opposing opinion to either side, because I like the original games, I like the later games. I don't really care what other people think about them, just because that's the type of person I am. I don't care what you think. We hope to see you again. Now, I kind of forget what to do after this point, because I just beat Blaine, and I know I have to go back to Viridian. Run away to... No, I don't think I can do that, because I don't remember it. Run away to Viridian City. Okay, yeah, I can't sing it, but I have heard like 20 people sing it in the past few days, but we're on the road to Viridian City. Okay, yeah, I can't sing and I can't remember the lyrics, but it involves Viridian City. So I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. Alright, have an awesome day and an awesome night.